Welcome everybody to Adventures in Kal'Jaru, where we have cookies.
No bakes.
Always. No. So, for our announcements, I don't have anything yet ready for tomorrow's blog, but I will try and get up the demigod pantheon, demigods of Kal'Jaru list. I don't know exactly what I called it, but we did get the Pantheon of Kal'Jaru post up Tuesday. I want to say Tuesday. So that is up if you want to go see our gods and how they work and their domains and all of that. It is a racial based pantheon, so there's a lot of overlap. That's why. You will see like three gods over life and only one over death.
It's because I'm bad at...
Domains?
No, I'm bad at being bad.
Right? But Kelly and I came up with a reason the Mother of Evil killed them all. And gave all of her children
Their domains. Ooh, like the Raven Queen.
Sean. That's what happened. But more on that later.
I'm glad my world is changing without me knowing.
It's our world now.
Well, when you're trying to come up with stuff to write and how to justify everything, it's like, where's Russell when you need him? Oh, he's working like a normal person. He doesn't have these weird days off. But yes, hopefully that will come up sometime tomorrow. I should be able to work on it tomorrow. And then I think that's all the announcements. Taylor will be here shortly. And nope. Okay, so last we left off, our adventurers went through the electric tunnel, and Fernand became very nature deprived, and snuck out of the wagon and touched the electric fence and nearly died. Luckily, they had a paladin with them who quickly healed him, and now he's got electric trees up his arms. Looks cool. They made
Can intimidate anyone but gnomes.
Yeah, the gnomes know exactly what happened. They made it to the Riddlepin village. On the way, they saw a dinosaur that didn't quite look right. Had the body and head of an Allosaurus, the flippers of a, I can't remember what, and a tail of an Enosia, which is a very large humanoid anthropomorphic scorpion. But moving on their way, because they can't do anything about it, because it's on the other side of an electric fence, they continued through, made it to Riddlepin village, continued through there, and got to Crossroads, the city. Let me pull up my map. Where they stayed at an inn for the night. Yorick put them up and gave them food, and while they were sitting, they overheard several different conversations of different people talking. One talking about a dig site about 50 miles south of the city. A group of mask makers that call themselves the Masks of Truth. I've been running rampant and setting things on fire and trying to throw off the king and his military endeavors. Yes, that's a good word. Another one is the king has been drafting tons of troops and sending them to Hurwell, and tons of masons and sending them to Hurwell to build a wall to try and keep Hurwell from the people of Norius. They discovered a lot of people have started recognizing them based on their terrible descriptions in a wanted poster. Venom quickly made a absolutely terrifying mask. Picture General Grievous and his mask.
It's supposed to look like a kanuki.
Oh, it's supposed to look like a kanuki.
And it's close enough. Basically, like, I mean, Kelly drew it from memory, and Venom would be working from memory.
It's true. I saw it and I was like, wow, we got General Grievous on our hands.
Just as intimidating.
Oh yeah. I was like, I don't know if it helped it not stand out, but it definitely diverts it from, hey, that's a scorpitite to, what
flip
is
is
that?
that? Yes.
That mask maker is on drugs.
That's okay. He's going through his emo phase. He'll
Yeah.
pop out in another 30 years.
If he lives that long. No, wait. Scorpitites live that long. They live like 50, right?
It's a pretty short life.
It's like 60, 70 or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
They mature at 10, so
Yes.
it's a short life.
While sitting at the table, Yorick notices everybody looking around and decides to activate his soul sense and notices a few things. And that is where we ended. And that is where we will pick up.
Oh, good.
Oh,
sweet
good.
mercy.
Flashback 2,000 years while we wait for Taylor.
I was hoping that he would be here,
Just an impromptu Dragon Wars session.
No. So I guess while we wait, you can roll deception or stealth to not draw attention.
Okay, first I need to see which of my dice is actually going to like me today. That is promising.
15.
26.
Dang. Okay.
Would you like me to roll for peace?
Yes, roll for peace.
What did I use for him last
You
time?
want me to roll for Fernan?
Yeah, go for it.
He gets the forest green because he loves forests.
He got an 18.
18.
Does anyone know if he's better in charisma or stealth?
Stealth. I believe it's a plus. It's either +3 or +2. I can't.
I want to say it's supposed to. Give him +3.
Then he either got 11 or 12.
Ew, okay.
I don't just keep.
Because I don't think he's proficient in it.
At this point, I think we should all just keep backup copies of everyone else's characters. It's
Right.
like, okay, this person has.
Main stats. Just like a picture of him. Probably do that.
Sounds like a good idea.
So, you got an 18, you got a 26,
No, he got an 18.
he got an 18,
I got a 15.
you got a 15. Okay. So, in your attempts, was it stealth or deception?
I think everyone was stealth except for Adam, which was deception.
Got it.
I'm
Okay.
better at talking than hiding.
So, 2.
Yes, Venom is trying to not draw attention to himself with a giant creepy mask helmet.
Yes, while you're eating.
It's
Well,
a reverse
yeah.
psychology thing. You don't want to look at it.
It's like, so while you're sitting there, you guys notice several people looking at you. And they're not making it like obvious, but you can definitely tell they're watching you. One of them looks like it's a high-ranking general, female with long blonde hair. She looks a little tipsy, like she's been drinking for a while. Another one is across the room, looks like a guard from the army. No rankings on their shoulder or anything. And then a pretty bulky like farmer. Tattered up clothes, got a big mug of ale. But he's also keeping an eye on you. He's got a tan, super lean, funky looking dog next to him.
He's not one of the ones that was talking about the dig site, right?
No. Looking around, these guys, they've been really quiet, just focused on their food and their drink, and just watching you guys since you come in and sat down.
I'm going to make a quick sign to Venom for a mental link.
Okay, I shall link.
So I take it you've noticed we have 3 people watching us.
Yes.
Any idea what they could want? Besides a bounty, hopefully.
My guess is a bounty. But glances at peace. Yes, most likely a bounty.
Right. Play it off until absolutely necessary.
Yes, I believe so. Though I guess the other option is maybe they're looking for more soldiers for the army. Well,
That one may be a good option for us.
other
What do you
than
think?
they're heading in the wrong direction.
Maybe.
But if we do get pulled in the army, I would honestly say maybe we go along with it and just
We are a few
wreck
months
crap.
ahead of schedule. we are like a couple months ahead of schedule, aren't we?
For them to move, yes. For Norius, they're about to leave in a couple weeks, but it will take them several months to get down.
Okay,
So,
we do
yes.
have some time to play with. And then there's that camp just outside of town. Anything we're going to do about that, or leave it?
I would say leave it unless we are discovered. But if we're gonna go out, I would say go out with a bang.
Is there anything we could do without dragging attention to ourselves? Would setting a fire... If you're holding a torch when you cast invisibility, would it go invisible?
I mean, technically, everything you're carrying goes invisible.
Would actively trying to set fire to something deactivate invisibility?
Unless you, like, attacked it, like in video games where it's like, I'm gonna set something on fire. Whack, 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 whack. Honestly, I would say no, but it would start, like, I feel like the torch would start things on, like, I feel like if you were to go invisible, it would still kind of cast a light out. It's like, yes, the torch is invisible, but it
Still radiates
still
light.
radiates light, still radiates heat, and then as soon as you start something on fire, the fire's gonna be there. It's not gonna be an invisible fire. And then, like, the smoke wouldn't be invisible either, because that's something that's materializing from the fire. So it's like, I wouldn't give you advantage on stealth with it.
No. They're just percolating thoughts in my head.
But it is smart, like.
I have a few ideas about how to deal with, about how to cause trouble.
This is the whole fire doesn't leave a shadow thing.
I'm scared to ask about that story.
It's not a story, it's just a fact
It's
of
just a
nature.
fact.
If you hold up a candle that's lit and you shine a really bright light on it so it casts a shadow on the wall, you'll just have a shadow of a candle.
You'll see, like, heat waves, and that's about it.
But fire doesn't leave a shadow, it's,
No, incorporeal.
well, it's light.
Well, yeah. And heat.
Same.
Same diff.
Right. I
The
can
sun is
go over
heat.
these ideas with you at a later time if you'd like.
Oh, yes, at a later time. Let's just try and keep it lower.
Just shrinking into yourself. Well, if only we were turtles and we could shrink into a shadow.
You watch as Euroric's eyes stop glowing, and he's got that really worried look on his face, and he looks at all of you, and he's just like trying to figure out how to speak, being quiet.
I'll drop that link and try and link with Euroric.
It does not work. It's like hitting a brick wall, just. I think we have some company.
Is he speaking common or Dwarvish here?
He's speaking common. There are 4 mask makers.
And the fourth?
The dog.
The dog.
Oh. Oh. They're good.
You made them to be good.
I know, I cursed myself.
And then again, it's the inspiration for this idea. Never really used them for stealth.
No. I use them for brute force and puzzles.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Farmer and his dog, it's a good one. I can never try that.
You watch as the general stands up, kind of teeters a little bit, and starts making their way towards your guys' table. Kind of just like reaching into her armor, unfolding a paper.
Alright, everyone play it cool.
Can you change the writing on paper?
I am currently incapable of said magical feat.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Give me another 55,000 experience and we can change that right now.
How I wish I had read that.
Right.
It's like, no, I think you got the descriptions wrong.
Change 25 words.
Psychic paper, what a lovely thing.
But as she stands up, you see the farmer looks over, the guard looks up a little bit, and just whatever.
Okay.
Like you see the recognition in his eyes, and he's just like,
No, I don't want to be part of this.
She walks over and slaps the page on the table. We need more soldiers. And you look like a good ragtag team. What do you say signing this contract? And I can get you right in. She slides it over and you look down at it. That's not a contract.
It's the wanted poster?
It's the wanted poster. And right in it has your guys' description circled. And underneath it, it says, do as I say, and you won't get caught.
Yes. Do you have something to sign with?
As a matter of fact, I do. And she pulls out this ink bottle and pulls out a quill. Just sign here, and I can get you enlisted immediately.
Of course. We've been looking for work after our last caravan was attacked. We'll proceed to sign it.
I'm going to look like I'm starting to sign it. Excuse, can you clarify this detail here for me? I'm going to write down, why should we trust you?
She will get close to it and then leaning closer to you. Because you don't want to be caught by the spy. It's just a minor thing if you were to die. We don't want any issues. That's what that one's for.
Right. Sign.
Your Rourke's just staring daggers at her.
I'm going to cast. 1 second. What does message have?
You have to speak out loud.
I'm going to try just look at him and give him a play along kind of.
I would say I do the same, but you can't see a thing.
Just a blank slate over there.
He grabs it, do something, and you're dead. He's like, well, thank you, and I'm just gonna say they sign it.
Fernand is very distrustful of this
Oh
woman.
yeah, she's very distrustful. He's like,
Maybe it's better that Taylor's
I
not
agree.
here.
Right. I agree next to your Rourke's writing.
One quick 30 seconds of us trying to convince Fernand to sign the darn paper.
It's like, come on, it'll be good.
We need the money. Points at don't want to get caught.
He's really Carefully putting the spouse away.
She starts to fold up the paper, puts the inkwell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, inkwell, and dabs off the feather, and, well, if you'll just follow me, we can get you all set up and ready to go. Are you staying here at the inn?
I don't think we got rooms yet.
Your art's like, no.
We had plans to,
Not
but if you
yet.
can arrange better lodging for us.
Better might be a stretch, but we can definitely get you some lodging.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
So, follow me. She'll start walking out the door.
We shall follow.
Carefully and cautiously.
Fernan and Peas and Venom notice the farmer gently kicked the dog.
We're gonna be followed.
Of course. Gotta make sure nothing happens to their pal. We're dangerous.
What was that? Something just flashed in front of my screen and then disappeared. Another thing you notice is the dog just vanished and then blinked back 5 feet away.
Oh, that's way worse.
It's
That
a
is
voice dog.
That is just way worse.
It just starts bouncing around and then just vanishing and then reappearing and vanishing and reappearing.
He's nipping my act.
Right.
No, you started nipping their act. Let's be honest here, they were doing it long before Adam was born.
That is true.
But I made it cool.
Theirs is more consistent.
Theirs is more consistent. But you guys have never really seen anything like this thing. It looks like a dog, but most dogs don't do that.
Are they aberrations?
They're fey.
What?
Yes, they are fey.
That is one of the last things I would have put them under.
Right? I thought they were monstrosities, but I had to check because of you.
Yeah.
And so it's
Well, it's I don't think they're monstrosities, because not a lot of monstrosities do the magic-y.
No.
You normally, if it does that and it looks like a monstrosity, it's an aberration.
Or a fey.
Or a
Or a
fey,
fiend.
Yes, or a fiend, but it's... I don't know, dogs are just kind of weird. So
They really are. They're kind of ugly, too.
Oh, they're hideous. At least it's not a death dog. Though I guess we do have a paladin in the party, so it doesn't matter too much. I really don't want to deal with diseases.
Yeah, there's weird looking mutts. They are medium fey.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah. You guys are led out of the inn, and she quickly turns to you and says, "Follow very carefully." And she dashes off into the night, just weaving through back alleys and everywhere.
We run.
We shall run.
Yes.
Please pick up the dwarf.
Yes. Yep, peace, pick up the dwarf.
He's like, "I don't like this idea," but
It's too far.
he
You'll
still
have to carry
allows
me.
it.
Look, he's here.
Yay! Ferdinand is here.
We made poor decisions for you, it's okay.
Oh no.
So it turns out 4 people in the entire tavern were mask makers.
Oh, sure.
One of them approached us. The 4 were a high-ranking general captain with long blonde hair and a beautiful face, a run-of-the-mill normal-looking guy, male guard, a bulky farmer with a little lean dog, and they're all mask makers. The general came up to our table and said, "Hey, she's looking a little tipsy. She's like, hey, you all look like great fighters. Join the army." But the contract she put on the table was our wanted poster, with her own ink written on it saying, "Come with me if you want to not die." Essentially,
Don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
don't want to get caught.
Do as I say, and you won't get caught.
Some back and forth. Why should we trust you? And what we imagine you trying to pull out the spouse and vehemently disagreeing with. After about 30 seconds of talking with you, at least in our heads, that's
We
how
need
that
money.
went.
So,
snapping back into reality.
Snapping back to reality, we're following her as she's running through the streets.
This is a whole lot better of a situation than I would have thought it would become. Because I thought you totally killed our party.
We made some final decisions.
So, that is
I have
totally
learned some responsibility as the uncle figure.
totally what Farnan would do, but I think with me just barely joining, he would have gone full script into the spouse and now finally realizing what mess we got into. So that's perfect.
Also, as you guys were leaving, you did notice the other guard taking note and getting a little suspicious.
So not all, this is one incredibly convoluted act where not all the mask makers are on the same page.
No. She is with the
Masters of Truth.
Masks of Truth.
And with the guy and the dog.
No.
No.
The other three
Are normal mask makers?
are normal mask makers and are working separately.
So, you guys...
The guard is probably working for the government, and the other two are probably working for the guild.
So we have 3 different people going different routes. Interesting.
You guys make your way through the town, ducking, weaving, until you get to the outskirts of town, to where a lot of like the farms and the fields and the herds are. They keep quite a few herds of like cattle and some. I can't remember their name. They're a dinosaur. What is Ducky?
I don't remember.
A plesiosaurus?
Yes.
Sounds about right. Sure.
Sure. If not, maybe we'll be lucky to get a comment.
I'm pretty sure that's it because.
That Kelly will read.
Thank you for keeping us alive.
You're welcome.
I would have definitely gotten us killed.
No comment.
Oh no, wait, maybe it's this one. A Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon?
Let me look. I will ask my good buddy Google.
Because they're.
No, not a Dimetrodon. That's the lizard with the big spine.
Oh.
What was the other one?
Plesiosaurus.
Good job, Google. That is also wrong.
Is it a Hadrosaurus?
My guess is that it ends in something with Saurus.
More or less, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a whole like family. And
So,
so like
Plesiosaurus is the thing that you had the flippers from.
Got it. So it's a Hadrosaurus.
Yes.
Got it. They have all these Hadrosauruses. A lot of people use them as like a lot of the guards use them as like rides. So you've seen like town guards on these like dinosaurs. They've got like pikes and stuff.
Dinosaur horses.
Yeah. There's not a lot of horses in this area. There's a lot of dinosaurs that it looks like people raise as rides. They aren't super dangerous.
No.
They don't really have teeth, so they don't bite. But
Doesn't stop them from trying.
doesn't stop them from trying. It still hurts.
Geese are monsters.
Geese are monsters.
The Untitled Goose Game is more than enough proof that we need.
Yes. But yes, you guys get out to these outskirts and you go to. She leads you to this. Almost looks like this really old farmhouse. She opens the door, looks around. Everybody make perception checks.
Oh, no.
See if you were being followed.
Oh boy. Oh gosh, oh golly, oh gee. That's a 13 from Adam.
A 13.
A 13. That's less than his passive.
I got a 12, which is way less than my passive.
I got a 19,
19.
which is one more than my passive.
And Peace can see the little child falling halfway across town.
He got a 15.
I can just imagine a kid on the swing and then all of a sudden falls and Peace is just laughing.
15?
Yeah.
Who
We're
all
just
got
sitting
above a
here.
15?
NPs.
MPs?
Well, he got a 15.
Yes, you got it. That is what you needed. As you guys are going in there, Fernan and Peace, you can see a little like brown blob, blink, appear, run through some bushes and blink, 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 blink. Looks like that blink dog isn't following you guys.
Brown thing following us, guys.
Hmm?
It doesn't make sense because I don't trust
Is
anything.
that the dog from the tavern?
You roar comes over. I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, put it inside. Just opens the door. It is dark inside.
For Venom.
Venom.
For her venom. She is human. It is dark inside for her.
I cast light.
Okay. She like looks back at you. Get inside. You first.
I'll take up the caboose.
Okay. You guys all make your way in.
Wait, that hasn't been invented yet. I'll take the rear.
Nope, no trains. She closes the door, does a few locks.
That's a very poor oversight on our part.
What part?
No trains.
Oh, right. Back in the
We have flying ships, but no trains.
I mean, would it make sense with a caravan?
I mean,
In,
people
uh,
are interested in flight.
in the Valarian city, there's trains.
It's a lost technology. No one's attempted it.
No, I'm sure they probably have trains somewhere.
Oh, here. Somewhere.
Somewhere for me to start fleshing out.
Don't worry, I'll probably finish it.
Oh, don't you dare.
So, you get in. It's a pretty barren farmhouse. Looks like there's 2 bedrooms. You see a dog bowl. It's got food, water in it.
Oh, for the blink dog.
She goes and pulls out a chair at the table. There's only 2 chairs at the table. Pretty small table. They are hefty chairs though.
I'll stand on the side of the wall.
She sits down.
I'm looking out the window to keep an eye out.
As you're sitting there at the window, the dog like jumps up, looks through the window, and blink, blink inside.
Friend of yours, I assume?
Yes. Kick him, would you?
You should never harm an animal.
You watch as
I wouldn't call that thing an animal.
you watch as the animal like starts scratching its face, and then it just like morphs into a human. And he stands up, scraggly hair, just like super wiry.
You are not the definition of an animal.
I could be. Yeah.
I liked you better when you were a dog.
Oh well, we can fix that later. Now, are these the ones you were talking about that might be willing to assist us? She's like, yes.
Emphasis on the might.
Oh, and she like grabs her face and pulls, and you watch as her armor just vanishes. And she's a lot smaller woman. Dark cloak, darker hair. No longer the
General?
general blonde hair. Who is this one? She's got like 2 pigtails. She's got scars all over her face. You watch as from the back door, like you hear it open and huge boots just click, click, click. And you watch as the giant farmer walks in. That was a lot easier than I thought. I think we have a clean getaway. And he like pulls off his mask and he shrinks down to where are you? Oh, he is a very young man. He's got like kind of spiky, gelled up hair. All three of them look like they're probably 20 tops. Very young.
Young recruitment section.
They are older than Venom.
They are older than all of you except Vernon. And you,
Adam.
Adam.
Well, Venom is technically mentally older.
Yes.
He's matured. He's
Yes.
near the end of his lifespan.
Yes.
Not that close.
But yes, you're all now in the house with these three mask makers. You watch as Oliver just kind of stands closer to you, Adam, at the window, just like looking out.
Is that the nervous one and the farmer dude?
He was the one that was the dog.
Okay, yeah.
He's got the curly red hair, super skinny, kind of creepy. The name's Oliver. Over there we've got Cassie, and the one that was the farmer is Elizar.
Nice to meet you.
Oliver, Cassie, and Elizar.
Yes. And now I should probably keep watch for that nuisance that's been following us.
Yes, I noticed the guard at the inn was quite suspicious of us.
Made notes as we left.
Yes, he's been following us around for quite some time. I figured the army general would be enough deterrent, but apparently not. Hard to suspect somebody of high rank. You can't just go around accusing your authority figures, you know.
Nope.
Well, I don't know about with mask makers running around. It seems like the thing to do.
Question everyone.
You know us well.
Not really. I pull off the helmet.
Now, what are you wanted criminals doing here in Aelin? You've got quite a bounty. Half tempted to turn you in, but
That seems quite the
that
counterproductive.
would not be very good for us.
For you or your organization.
Oh, you've heard of us?
Maybe. Little bits here and there.
Well, our reputation precedes us. It is good.
And again, reputations can be often deceiving.
Yes.
Glances at paper.
Looks at the paper. They're not entirely wrong, but I'm guessing the other ones aren't right either. Folds it up and chucks it off to the side. Now, what are you doing here?
Trying to make contact with the guildmaster is actually our main mission.
Wish we could help with that one. We were kind of we're now hunted. We'll put it that way.
Makes sense.
But when your king goes crazy, there's easy ways to avoid him, and it's usually putting on a mask.
Are you sure the king isn't a mask?
Not to my knowledge. But it is very difficult to know. You roar, just, I bet they're all masks. The whole lot of them.
At that point, your orc, there'd be no point in keeping up the facade, and the mask makers might as well run the government.
I'm pretty sure they all do. I know in Norius they have the king wrapped around their little fingers.
Apparently not.
Until he looks over at the mask makers. You know, better not give trade secrets away.
Yes. Prefer.
I will live. Now, why exactly did you reach out to us?
Well, first of all, if we could use help. We're a small group. Secondly, I really didn't feel like getting into a bar fight. If anybody else recognized you, then all hell would break loose. The last thing we need are demons running around.
Yeah, I don't think any of us specialize in demons.
Neither do any of us.
I mean, I specialize in the opposite of demons.
I could give you a close
No,
approximation.
no, Fernan, nature is not the opposite of demons.
You specialize in celestials.
No, it was nature.
Oh.
But
Well,
also-
that's definitely not as helpful.
Quite a lot of celestial too.
You watch as Eliza and Oliver are just like, nature? Ew.
He comes in handy when you're dead.
So
And
there's a casket.
Well, I haven't needed one yet.
And hence why nature is a lot more kind of the opposite side of demons.
If you say so.
That debate aside,
Well, if you're wanted by the king, then you've definitely made your marks. Probably in all the wrong places, in his opinion, but that could help us. The only problem is you're very noticeable. Looks over at Peace. You don't stand out at all, just easily noticed.
Yes.
He's just standing. Of course he is standing.
we were working on a fix for that.
I mean, we could make him disappear.
No,
You're
if
not
I
gonna
wanted
make-
that, I would do it myself. It's very frowned upon.
You're not talking about killing him, are you?
No, Fernan.
That leaves bodies. We're talking about putting him in a mask
No.
or in a statue. That
Currently,
is what you use, right? We've only heard bits and pieces of summoners.
You think I would be looking like a scorpion?
Yeah, it's a good point. I knew you were different, I just didn't know how. You see, we're fairly new to the guild. I mean, not brand new, a couple of years. But, the guild was going in a way that we didn't, like.
Yes, that's how my guild was founded.
Yes, I've heard. Yes, indeed.
what did you have in mind?
Well, there's an army outside of town. The problem is not getting caught and not making it worse for your kingdom. We don't really care too much about the war. Prefer people don't die. That is rather unfortunate. We all have family that are being affected by the war, so preferably not killing any of the military would be best. But sometimes that's unavoidable. But the war, that is avoidable. It just takes a lot more than 7 of us.
Well,
8 of us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
I forgot about your org because I couldn't count him.
Oh, I thought you were excluding peace. As I was
No.
gonna be like, no.
No, I was like, there's 4, and then there's 3 of them, and then I was like, oh yeah.
and my horse.
And my horse.
I don't remember what I named him.
I don't think you did.
So the masks are
I swear
officially
I named
working for the crazed king.
Most of them, yes. There's a small group that have rebelled. I would say we are more holding up the
Original values.
original values of the mask makers, but to each their own. A lot of them are not the greatest people, I will admit, but
Do you know anything about someone that went by the name of the Shadow, by chance?
she thinks for a second. I've never heard of the Shadow. Elizer's like standing in the doorway to like the kitchen, which leads to the back door. I've heard of a shadow once.
If he says your own shadow, I swear to God.
It's
That's what I was thinking.
I've never met him, or it, or whatever it is. I just know that he wreaks a lot of havoc.
Yes.
Have you met him before?
Unfortunately.
Came within about a few moments of catching him.
Well then, it is impressive.
Slaughtered his party.
Well, that's unfortunate, but mostly for him.
Yes, unfortunately he got away quite cleanly.
Oh, that's the guy that you were. Okay, now I got it.
I am up to speed.
Anyways,
Sorry, lightning does a quite toll on your brain too.
She looks down at your arms. Please tell me you didn't touch the fence.
Moving forward.
Would it be wrong to say it's something different?
oh, would you believe him if he lied?
No, I would not. Try not. Don't lie. I don't usually believe in lies.
Then, yes.
That's what I thought. You're lucky to be alive. I've seen it take out T-Rexes.
Yeah, we saw it take out a weird looking conglomeration.
I'm not that weird of a collaboration.
Collaboration.
Chimeric is a good way of putting it. Creature. It's a mix of multiple dinosaurs and Anosia. I should know that name.
You should.
It almost looked like some weird wizard experiment.
Oh, you're talking about that thing days earlier.
Doesn't like they just like look at you like, what are you talking about?
Anyways, not important.
Um,
Or at least I hope it's not important.
Geologically, that's on the other side of the mountain.
Yes.
Quite a ways.
Yes, we travel very fast, very far. I get it.
We're like a speeding sky bus, just going from one place to the other.
You
Including on the ground.
right. Oliver is like looking out the window. He's here.
Let me take him.
Thank heavens. Pulls out right here.
Let me take him. We can get some questions answered if I do.
If you say so. He pulls a dog-like mask out of his bag and puts it on and shapeshifts back into the blink dog.
Everyone hide.
Fernand, take out the light.
The light goes out. House becomes pitch black. You hear, and then you hear bushes like rattling outside.
Right.
Just try to remember if I have anything with dark vision.
I don't think you do.
Right.
Yes, I do. I shall summon forth a gargoyle.
You roar. I do not approve of this at all.
Then don't help us. But it is a mask maker.
Auric, just do what I do. Just be in the background and heal if needed.
Right, let's try to pull off what we did with the shadow, but better.
Ouch. That hurt.
I'm going
Yes,
to
I would like to not die twice.
I'm going to activate my blade song and cast Hex on the approaching guard. If he's within 90 feet.
You look out the window, and he is not a guard anymore.
I need a marker. Where'd that marker go? I'm stealing this one.
Oh, that's fine.
Do you need a cup?
Actually, make a perception check.
Flip. Oh, I
Natural
guess.
20.
Natural 20.
In total, that'd be a 24.
Okay. So you look out.
My luck is
And,
turned around.
Okay. Much better. So you look out, and you don't see anything. You're like, what is he talking about? You look really close, and you can see the ground moving. Just ever so slightly, like barely, like imperceptibly, but you can see something moving in the ground.
He's underground.
I had the wrong creature out.
Okay, everybody, roll initiative. You are behind locked doors.
And that's a crit fail.
Ooh. And that
That's-
reminds me.
And I thought I had a system figured out, but no.
Oh, he has dark vision and tremor sense.
From crit fail to
Yeah,
crit
shit,
20.
A crit to a crit fail to a crit.
Crit
All
20.
sandwiched together.
Okay.
It's a critical sandwich.
Oh, and it's broken.
And he's got. Okay.
He has advantage.
Oh yes. That.
I was like, man, I swear I'm forgetting something.
This wasn't supposed to be easy to see.
No. Okay.
Does that mean you have disadvantage on your roll?
No, not on my initiative. I still act just fine. It's the fact that I can't hit him is the problem. Yeah, what is the moonlight like outside?
Let me grab my calendar.
Do I at least just have disadvantage and not blind?
Okay, it is.
New moon?
Today is the 32nd of Yevnog.
You guys are one day off from double new moon.
Oh,
It is
so,
black outside.
It's duh.
so it's a total miracle that you saw anything.
Yes.
I don't know how the other guy knew he was coming.
I'm gonna guess they
That
have
is just straight up
something
plot
in place.
armor.
I actually rolled extremely good. And they are very wise. Imagine that.
Well, when you're
Huh.
running from people that can turn
Dang
into
it.
all kinds of monsters.
Wish I was.
Wisdom save the day!
Yes.
And I have no wisdom.
We need to work on that one day.
Okay.
Our characters will just sit down and have a wisdom powwow.
After a year of seminars with
So,
Fernand,
what
my wisdom
did,
score has officially
you
increased
all
by
get?
1.
Okay, Peace got a 16.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fernand.
Nat 20, so it puts it at 22.
Nice.
Critical fail
Oh, yeah,
for a
that's
total
right.
of 3.
And you
Got a 10.
right in the middle.
Sweet.
Did they? I was gonna say, did they roll worse than 1?
Do you want me to make a house or something?
Sure, you can make a quick house.
Marker, if you so desire it.
Yeah.
How big we talking?
We're talking like 20 feet.
It's a shack.
10, 15, 20. Okay. Well, it's gonna be bigger than that.
That's fine. 25 feet works. I need another
And we're all.
This is the
that was
definition of
broken.
teamwork.
and another marker. Where are all my markers?
Here's a marker.
There we go. Wrong marker. Sorry.
Did they roll a nat 1 too?
No.
Oh.
They got. What did you get, Venom?
10.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
Well, I mean, my dexterity is the 4.
Yeah, they're not that great. Okay, I need. Oh wait, they're right here.
Okay, so it's a little lopsided, but it'll probably only bug us.
I mean, anyone who's viewing too, if they have anything like our minds.
Okay,
Wait.
the blink dog.
Actually, I'm over here, and then this, and then I need my gargoyle.
I'm over by a window.
One more in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah, we'll just put you next to the
Be right
door.
there.
We'll pretend there's a window
That's way
here.
too big.
That's how I imagine it.
We don't need ruins.
No,
Do we need trees?
no trees.
Do you need a
Crop
large?
farmer. Hey, there they are. I was like, where did all my large guys go? Okay, so,
The trees go by you because you need nature.
you need nature. Okay, so
I have the power.
Design them as you wish.
Little powwow for fun.
Terrible stealth. Okay, he's not visible yet. But you guys are all inside there.
Make it a smash.
You watch as the other two mask makers just, well, not you. You two notice the other two mask makers just kind of shrink into the shadows. They're like, show us what you
Okay. So now we gotta show them we're scary without showing off all of our cards.
So basically what I'm hearing is wait to heal.
So heal as little as possible.
Oh,
Use as little summons as possible. Sword fight only.
So, what?
Yeah, I feel like that is a very bad idea.
But you guys, friend, you're up first. Mr. Natural 20.
The luckiest boy alive. Well, that belongs to Beast.
Unfortunately.
That is. There we go. Those are hazardous map.
Well, I can't see him, so I can't
haphazard.
use locate creature. Because I don't know what he looks like or anything along that line.
No.
So that won't help.
Let me get some combat music going. Can you hand me the water?
I can and I will.
Thank you.
Voltar. For a parched DM.
Mm-hmm.
Stay hydrated, folks. How else are you supposed to tell an epic story in which all your friends die?
I don't think this will be the worst of our fights.
I don't think this will be the worst of your fights either.
Annoying? Yes.
We're dealing with someone who can polymorph as an action.
Could be worse.
Yes.
I am.
It's like a druid, but
I'm gonna
Worse.
No
cast.
magic.
I'm gonna be
worse and better at the same time.
Bless.
Oh, bless. I like that spell.
Mm.
Do you have
And then-
bless tokens out? You do.
What
The-
level?
Just level 1.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah.
Who are you doing now?
The 3 that I know.
Okay,
Everyone but himself. Beautiful.
perfect. You
I
gonna
like
bless
this.
yourself?
No.
Okay.
I'm standing back.
Okay. Sounds good.
So whenever you make an attack roll, let me know what it is and I'll add a d4 to it.
You guys want
We can use
pipe force?
we can use pipes for us.
Here's your pipe 4. Here's a pipe 4
Oh, that's very good.
and a pipe 4.
Ah yes, back when Pipe used bless.
Yes,
Good days, those were good days.
I miss pipe so much.
Right.
He's happily married now.
Yes.
I don't know how happy he is with Ravak around, but
I mean, it's been what, 10 years since then? Yes. So it's been 10 years since then. He has a daughter.
Ravak's an uncle. Actually, at that point, Ravak's probably moved on.
He's probably sailing around having a good time. I can talk to you about details later.
Yes. So, that brings it to...
Ravak's almost an adult, guys.
I trust you to control peace more than I trust me to control him.
Oh, Peace is up next.
Mm-hmm.
The door is locked, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to stand in the doorway and draw his pike. I guess
In that short, small quarters.
he will open the door and step in front of the door.
Okay.
That and draw his pike.
Opens it all up. That's his action. Opens it, stands out. Pike at the ready. Yeah, make perception check.
Okay, nice. Let's see, he has a 2 plus 4. I knew that was wrong. 18. I'm gonna just update this right now because it keeps bugging me.
Keeps bugging you. Okay. 18?
Yes.
Okay, so. That's his turn. That's Maker's turn. So, Adam, you watch as the small little bulge slowly makes its way to peace.
Thank you, Kodana, for teaching me how to see things.
But he will make his attacks with advantage because he's not seen.
And I can't get word to peace in time.
Ooh. That will be all day. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And he does have multi-attack. And 21.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay.
No, that's the only number that
You watch as this boulder of an arm just flies out of the ground and just smashes into pieces knees.
I see nothing.
No, you don't see nothing. Okay.
Dang, Nebo.
It's okay, he's raging. It's fine.
That'll be 24 reduced to 12.
Was that one attack?
No, that was both.
Okay.
No, that was both. Like, that's decent damage.
Oh, that's really good damage. Don't get me wrong. It's just
That's
really,
it?
it's really funny when it hits Peace, though.
Oh, every time. Like, Peace gets in the front and it's like, that's it. And then it hits you guys and you're like, ah! I need to level up Barbarian.
Two.
That's
Two
right.
levels.
2 levels of Barbarian.
Oh, wouldn't that be a fun multi-class? Warlock, Wizard, Barbarian?
You wouldn't be able to cast
You'd
spells.
be worthless. Hey.
But
When
your spells that don't require concentration, though,
Those are nice. I did that with
you
the
could
bridge.
you could cast those and then rage.
Yes, I did that. That is gnarly. Okay. So yeah, it just comes up, smacks him twice with his arm, and just slides back into the ground. No idea what he is.
So that we have an earth elemental. He's formed into an earth elemental and is burrowing under our feet.
Ah! I have the wrong monster.
Okay, that
Give me a
brings it
minute.
to the turn.
How long does it take me to dismiss? Was that a bonus action?
Dismiss? No, that's an action.
Oh!
Was that a freaking action?
It is an action because it takes matchmakers an action to take it off.
Oh, that's right. We had to balance it.
Yeah. Action economy. That's what's so bad about these guys. They are so overpowered, but until action economy comes into play, oh man, they are so
If you take them out of D&D and put them in a book, they are terrifying.
Oh yeah.
You put them into D&D combat, and all of a sudden they are very limited.
We'll just get them a few turns to get them going. They'll be fine.
like Adam.
Probably. Hey, he had to make do with something. He took one thing and turned it into the absolute best it could possibly be.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he fights a wizard.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm going to tell my
Can't wait till that day.
I have plans for that.
gargoyle to fly out here.
Okay.
And if it sees an arm, it is to grapple it.
Ooh.
It is to hold its action to grapple the arm so it can't go back underground.
Well played.
Ooh!
What is strength?
It's not as much as a earth elemental, I can tell you that.
I can guarantee that.
Although they're both technically elementals. Made of earth.
They are.
It has a kinship.
Cousin!
This one is controlled by a human.
They're both controlled by humans.
Okay.
Good point.
And, yep, that'll be the end of my turn because I for sure ain't doing anything.
That is true.
I can't see squat.
He can't see diddly, he can't see squat. Diddly squat.
Man, I just need to take a little bit of magic lessons just so I can see things.
Right.
I need goggles of night vision.
Right.
We'll find you some when we get into town.
Okay.
Not
So,
likely.
That is your turn. Blink out there. Roll a freaking 2 on his stealth check.
I don't know how you hide from something that has tremor sense, but
Simple. You don't
good
move.
point. Does it have tremor sense?
You just don't move.
Oh, it does. 60 feet. Impressive.
most things that have earth glide have tremor sense.
Yeah. Good point. Okay, so he's gonna come over here.
Welcome to combat.
You're the only one that got hit.
He didn't do much.
Yeah.
It's an earth elemental.
We followed a bunch of mask makers out from the tavern over here. They're part of the rogue group that we're probably going to be assisting. We don't know quite yet. They were followed by a normal mask maker who doesn't like us. And he's formed into an earth elemental and is abusing his power to just glide through the ground.
I will have you know, James, that this is all your fault.
It is your fault.
Alan would not have thought of using an earth elemental's earth glide like this.
No.
I am sorry for sharing a story of when I turned a druid into a
No,
dragon slayer.
no, you didn't do that. You used that tactic on us.
Ah, yes!
The difference was, we all had magic.
Yes. And could see.
Could see.
Well,
I miss the days of
Thank
seeing
you.
things.
Yeah.
I'm taking inspiration.
Yes, as soon as I was like, oh yeah, Earth Elemental. Okay, that is... He's just gonna sit there and wait if anything shows up. Adam, your turn. I was like, who's the black one?
Who's the black one?
Yes, Adam.
The nat one.
You were all blessed, so you have a
Pipe dice.
Every time we make an attack, we can roll
Or
this
ability
and
check.
or ability check. We can roll this and
and
add it.
saving throw.
Mm-mm.
Not saving throws. I think that's guidance.
Attack roll,
Oh, it's not ability checks. It's
attack roll,
saving
or
throw.
a saving roll.
That's what it is.
Guidance,
Guidance
is
is ability
ability
check.
checks.
That's what it is.
They're backwards.
It's
Oh,
okay.
well, dang
Okay,
it.
Adam, your turn. You have completely lost sight of this thing.
And he's an earth elemental, so my one plan isn't gonna work. You know what?
Just using your sword.
I'm going to draw my sword. I'm gonna hold my action, and when I see an arm, I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
This is going to be really funny.
I'm going to go outside. 5. Can I go outside?
Yes.
Yeah, you can sneak past these.
You can move past through friendly creatures.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We'll go there. I'm going to stomp around and make as much noise as I can.
It doesn't.
All out wherever you are.
It doesn't make a lot of noise. The ground is fairly moist. You guys are in below the
soft ground.
equator, but it's still fairly rich and rainy here. So yeah, it's not a lot of noise.
I just
It's like stomping on
I
grass.
just want
but
to get its attention.
you can get its attention pretty easily. Okay, that is your turn. You're holding your action for Tasha City.
Come out, you miserable cur.
Your turn. I was like, blue. Feels like it's been forever.
So I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to cause a harmless tremor to be right there.
Yeah, okay.
Since he has the ground sense,
Yeah,
so he now thinks that someone's over there.
Just
Hopefully.
gonna
like,
confuse
that's
the
the
crap
plan.
out of this
The
dude.
crap out of it.
That's the plan.
So that way
This
he
is
has
the
to
same
pop
strategy
it.
we used
Oh,
on
yeah.
the whatchamacallums.
On the whatchamacallums, what do you mean?
The first fight we ever did was with those bug things that
Oh,
burrow.
yeah, that's right.
And so we used
Pancakes.
the tremors
Yeah, that's right.
to
So that way
mess with
they
him.
have to come up to see what's going on.
Yes.
Because right now he knows that one's right there, one is possibly behind him, one is over there by you.
Who's the pumpkin?
That's a gargoyle.
Oh, that's a gargoyle.
Watch it.
So
It's purple, so you know it's his gargoyle.
Yeah.
But I will also have the gargoyle flying. We'll just yes.
Okay, so it's up.
That's a good.
As long as it's
point.
not on the
So
ground,
it
he doesn't
goes
know
through
you're
and
there.
Flies up.
so right now it thinks that there's 3 things in that area.
Yes. And it can feel the light steps of the little doggy.
So there's 4
Yes.
things right there.
Yes. Okay.
And that lasts for a minute.
As long as
Hopefully
you
it
don't move,
attacks
he
peace.
won't know you're there.
Okay, that is
hopefully.
your turn. Peace. Your turn.
You should hold your action
Oh wait,
to grab
you
it
were
too.
holding your action to hold it.
To grapple it when it attacks.
You can't do that 5 feet out of the air.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
I was like,
you're
there's
right.
a reason
You're
it was
right.
on the ground. What was it?
You're right. It can't reach unless it would have come fully out.
So that's the
wild.
plan. Once
So-
the arm comes out, he wants his gargoyle to grapple it. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Where
on it.
did it disappear originally?
Right
under
next
your
to
feet.
you.
Yeah.
Like it was underneath you and then
Just a
Arm
big
came out.
arm.
slammed into you and then just went into the ground.
So for grappling, I have a 10-foot radius, right?
Technically, yeah. You have reach.
It doesn't leave a hole.
Yeah.
It doesn't leave a hole.
No,
No,
like
it
Earth
glides through the
elementals have an ability where they just fly through the ground. It's like they're phasing through it. No explosions of Earth, although that would be cool for cinematic effect. Blah. But
So what happens if you drop an Earth elemental from like a high height? Does it
Depends on
still
if it's
say
onto
fallout?
natural stone or brick. Because if it's worked stone, that Earth Glide doesn't work.
What if I drop it onto the building?
That'll hurt.
You'd have to lift it up first.
How heavy is it?
It's,
Over a ton.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
that's
large
not-
and
It's
made
large
of
and
stone.
made of stone. Like, it
Okay.
is huge.
assuming it fails a constitution
grapple
check,
that,
I can
though?
levitate it, but
You
I
could
doubt
grapple,
it will.
yeah. This is grappling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
That is
you're not
that is
wrestling
literally-
it. That is what grappling is.
grappling is.
Okay.
Unless you use your use the special grapple rules of like pinning, that's when it becomes like more of a wrestling match.
Yeah.
But normal grapple checks is literally just holding on to it so it can't get away without pulling you with it.
Get pulled into the ground. That's great. Yeah, I'll just hold action to grapple.
Grab it. Okay. Sounds fantastic. That brings it to its turn.
Alright.
Okay. It has options. Where's my D5?
He finally has a use for the D5.
That is not a D5. That's a D7. There's a D5.
D7s shouldn't exist.
It's such a cool die, though.
It would work if we have a 7-day, a
Week?
7-day week.
But we don't.
I got rid of that problem.
Oh.
The gargoyle or the blink dog?
The poor little blink dog.
Yeah.
How much health does that thing have?
Not much. It's like 12.
It's like a quarter challenge rating.
It's meant for reconnaissance, not fighting.
If that.
I should have moved
Oh,
over a little
Oliver
bit.
is going to get smacked in the jaw, and unlike Peace, he can't
Ooh,
take it.
they got 22 hit points.
He might
That ain't
survive.
It ain't gonna help.
No.
23 damage.
He did 24 to you. Okay, so you guys see an arm pop up behind
Adam still gets to cast his
Adam
spell.
still gets to cast his spell.
It has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Number to beat is 16.
16? Ooh, yuck. Yeah, no, that's a fail.
If it fails, it is now prone, it is incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration, and everything it sees is considered hilariously funny.
So every single speck of dirt.
Well,
Yeah,
if it
they don't
came out
have
of
any
the ground at
resistance to that one, Ellen.
No. Just trying to figure out what would happen with his arm just out. It just like starts wiggling.
Probably.
So, gets 2 hits on the blink dog.
And it thinks it's hilarious.
Oh, it thinks it is absolutely freaking hilarious. That's a lot of damage.
So it hits first, then the spell kicks in?
Yes.
Usually.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Because it made the attack and you had to, since it's behind
Yours
you.
is your reaction.
Yeah.
So it's reacting to something, so
Yeah.
it goes first.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
That's how we're going to rule it works for now.
That's how I see it working, because it's behind you.
Oh. Not even adding the extra 10 in. So, you guys watch as the blink...
Yeah, but that still carries over to us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Again, he's
That
getting
is right.
socked hard in the
24.
jaw.
That is 34 damage.
Bye, blink dog.
A big
Oh, yeah.
fist just slammed him into the ground and then threw him against the house.
So,
And
minus
now all you can hear
22
is chuckles
would
underneath
be
the ground.
Just ominous, laughing like rumbling.
12 damage carried over to poor little,
Does he have his explosion ability? Yeah.
Oh.
They're not level 11.
yeah. These are fairly
When
good
you're
ones.
raging, does your strength ability to pick up things increase?
No, you have advantage on athletics checks. So grappling is really good for you.
Yes, you had advantage on grabs.
But you watch as the arm just comes up and just
I also updated your
arms the poor little
nice.
dog, and it just and then
Except for you didn't up to that.
I didn't know your health.
That's 144.
I should remember
Oliver.
that. It's my parents' street address.
This man is not going to take that long.
Oliver's just like laying on the ground like, ow, ow, gosh, that hurt.
Just breathe, Oliver. We got it.
Oh, you freaking idiot. I can't see him, but I know he's an idiot. You don't take a blink dog to an elemental fight.
No. Okay, so
To be
You
fair,
don't take a blink dog to any fight.
most of these mask makers aren't built for combat. This one obviously is.
You hear just rumbling. The arms are just like flailing. It just and he's just stuck halfway in the ground. So yeah, he is.
So both of his arms are up. Nothing else we can see.
Nope, just his arms.
Good enough.
Because he falls prone. He isn't prone. He's in the ground.
If we knock him out of the earth elemental form while he's still underground,
He would suffocate, yes.
Good luck. You haven't done any damage.
That is over 120 hit points.
And
I
he
have
has
hit that high
resistance
before.
to a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to Adam.
No, it doesn't.
Or Venom.
Nope.
If
me.
Venom,
Could see.
could see.
Okay, that is his turn. And that brings it to Venom.
I will. Freaking ask Fernan to cast light on my rapier when it's his turn, and command the gargoyle to, I guess, go and grapple the freaking thing.
Okay. Incapacitated.
pretty sure that means he can't take actions.
Yes, but I'm trying to remember if it has disadvantage on anything.
I
Where is
think
it?
that's restrained.
Can't take actions or reactions. What was the other word? They're just prone?
Yep, prone and
Incapacitated.
incapacitated.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. So make an athletics check.
That's one.
A 1?
A nat
So
one?
total 3.
Okay. It rolled a 1.
Total 5.
5? No, 6. 6.
Contested crit fails.
That was awesome.
But he has a second attack, so he will try again.
Okay.
He's just like so confused with the flailing.
I've never seen rock noodles before.
We don't ask.
Earth elementals shouldn't move the way this thing is moving. Not much better.
That was an athletics
8.
check?
That'll be a 19.
He is trying his darndest.
He's like trying to grab the flailing arms and like the ground is shaking and it's just like trying to get its footing. It just can't get the arms. Like they are flailing.
That is our first crit fail in athletics checks.
Interesting. Okay, that is. Oh, it's its turn. No, that was Venom.
That was Venom.
Oliver's turn.
Oliver's turn. He's just really laying there. Oh my gosh.
Get up and move out of here, Oliver. If you got anything else better than a blink dog, shift. But other than that, just stay out of the way.
Oh, I've got something way better than a blink dog.
Turns into a rabbit.
You guys might want to close your eyes. And he puts a mask on, and you watch as 4 more legs pop out.
terrifying.
And you see this long tongue. And he just goes down on all. Oh, I think they only have 6 legs.
Yeah.
Not 8.
I think it's
He is
fire.
now a basilisk.
Oh, dang.
So yeah, don't look at him.
But you guys are warned.
Don't look at me, I'm hideous.
My gargoyle is unaffected. It's immune to being terrified.
We just can't look at him in the face.
The earth elemental is most definitely immune to being petrified.
Yeah, but as soon as he's not immune.
No, that is very true.
And it's a pretty sure Constitution saving throw.
So what size is he now?
Huh? He is now large.
Find that cow.
Where's the big cow? There's a big cow.
Find the cow. Where's the cow?
From a dog to a cow.
Except for it's a funky looking lizard.
Yeah, it's a very big, funky looking lizard.
Oh, yes.
6 legs.
End of
lots of
his
spikes.
turn.
That is his turn now. Darn matchmakers, summoners.
Yeah, but that's a full new meat shield.
Oh yeah, that's another meat shield. Too bad it doesn't do anything when it dies. Okay, that brings it to Adam's turn.
We're going to run around the basilisk, keeping our back to it as much as we can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
We're just gonna move.
And now that I don't have to worry about looking at it in the face anymore. Assuming that's how it works.
Oh yeah, as long as he's trying not to look at you guys. Like it's a he needs to look at you, you need to look at it thing. So he's trying not to
So
look
it's
at you. So
eye
as long as
connection.
you don't make eye contact with it, you're fine.
Okay.
As we make eye contact.
Yeah. Oh no, Fernand's frozen.
I'm behind you,
From
Oliver. And I'm going to cast...
He like starts to look and then he's like, nope.
I'm going to cast Hex as a bonus action on the Earth Elemental, choosing Strength ability checks.
Ooh,
Oh, yay.
that's me.
Yes, finally
That's
it works.
disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Oh,
For once that
finally
pays off.
matters. The one time we want to grapple the crap out of something.
I'm your guy. I have one use.
One use, but it's gonna pay off. Okay.
Okay.
What else are you
We're
gonna
gonna make this thing.
And
There we
Eldritch Blast.
do? Okay.
Wait till I get my hands on Agonizing Blast. Just wait.
Hit those flailing arms. Oh, hex.
I can just imagine
Yeah.
the mascots that are outside
That
of
is...
the car
Hex
dealership.
concentration.
Yes.
But
Okay.
just
That is
stationary.
21 for both of them.
21 to hit. Yeah.
Wait, so the question that I have... Oh, I also have concentration.
Nailed it.
So the question that I have... Are his elbows out, or is it just at his elbow?
You have no idea what the heck it is.
It's just
So it's
moving
just-
stone.
It's just a moving pillar, pretty much.
So it doesn't really have hinges.
Oh, thank you, my sixes. Thank you so much. That is 23 damage.
Dang.
I like to hear that.
23.
Both the sixes rolled max.
Okay.
Oh,
23 damage.
maybe I should have waited. When he's attacked, he does get to redo the saving check with the saving throw with advantage.
Oh, nice. And it's a wisdom save?
I was
Wisdom
gonna
save.
say, doesn't that
16 is the number to beat.
That's a 22.
Fudge.
Remember, these are matchmakers.
Yes.
Okay, at least I got hex on him. That's all I need.
You watch the arms stop flailing and start to sink into the ground.
Until
Okay.
his turn.
No, it's not. That's why I said it's starting to sink into the ground.
Please.
Oh shoot! Grab him!
That is.
It is Pieces' turn.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
get-
Oh no, it's
Ferdinand's
Ferdinand's
turn. Please, 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 light my rapier.
What color would you like?
what would you like?
What color would you like your rapier?
I don't care. Green.
A green one it is.
Lightsaber!
Purple, because I'm Samuel Jackson.
Bro.
So
You're not?
I cast light on your rapier and make it purple.
Okay. It now matches my aesthetic.
It's just an extension.
Great.
And
No,
here
I'm
we
just
have
gonna
the
wait till my
first
turn.
4 swords seen
That's
in
my turn.
millennia.
That's your turn? Okay.
Wait, should I move out?
No,
No.
no, you should.
As long as you don't move,
I,
there's no
I'm
idea you're
remaining
there.
stationary.
He doesn't. He can't sense you.
No. Okay. Now it is Venom's turn. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's
Pieces'
Pieces'
turn.
At some point, you are going to have to
I-
move
I
so you
keep
can be by
having
a window
this
or something
blessed
so
marker
you
in
can
front of
see
my
everyone
V.
outside.
I have a V on the back of yours.
I got venom inside. I'm sitting comfy.
It's like, touch my sword, touch my sword, touch my sword. Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of levitate over this guy and go for the arm grab.
Okay. Disadvantage. You have advantage.
Oh, this is so good.
So you get a roll 2.
Yeah.
We finally set this up right.
Okay, roll again.
Roll again.
You're lucky.
And don't you get an add of 4 to this? No, it's not ability check.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just an ability check, so no, you don't get it.
No.
Wow.
But at least you have
11?
proficiency.
11.
11?
Please tell me he rolled bad.
I did. I rolled a 4 as well, but he doesn't have proficiency in athletics.
So he only got...
So he only got a 9.
Yay.
He's grappled!
Just enough!
So, the arms start to sink in, and you come over and just grab the gigantic wrist and just start yanking him out of the ground. But that is one
Yeah, it's one of your attacks.
attack. So,
You could use your longsword now.
yes, you could use your longsword and just whack it.
Okay. Sure.
Is his longsword magical?
No.
And for this one, you can roll a d4.
But he's not immune to it. So
Yeah,
Just
he's
it's
resistance.
just resistance.
Don't roll with advantage.
That's why you have the d4.
Oh, I should have... I forgot to
8.
change that number.
Plus...
Plus 7.
15.
Yeah, no.
That's okay.
You take your sword and just... King! Leaves a good little dent in your sword, and it's just like... Dang! That was hard stone! You feel like if you got it in the right spot, you might be able to take out something, but you hit a very hard part of his body.
I could have pulled out a warhammer.
That probably would be better.
I actually do have Warhammer.
I could make one?
You hear Rorik grumbling in the corner. Sounds like they're having fun outside. But I wash my hands of you.
Rorik, once again, that's why I stay in the back.
Now, that brings it to his turn. So, you have him grappled, so he's just gonna whack you.
Okay.
Arm lifts you up and slams you into the ground.
So, 2 attacks. Lowest one is a 16.
That
Miss!
Miss.
Oh, nice.
You're riding the bucking bronco.
The other one is
Wait, is this more like trying to ride
19.
an onyx
Okay.
from Pokemon?
What?
Is
Riding
this
an onyx?
equivalently the equivalent of trying to ride an onyx?
pretty much
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Okay, so hits you once and does the
6.
does actually 6 damage. How did you know?
I just took half of what you did last time.
Yeah, good idea. It's just 6 damage. As it takes its other arm and just like smacks your hand, and it's like, ow, but you keep a good grip on it.
Something tingled.
Yes, through your anger. You didn't really feel much.
It's like, huh. It's like a bee sting to a commoner.
Right.
I'm
Okay, that
3/4 of the way dead right now.
that is its turn. As it like keeps trying to like pull you down into the ground, but you're just like, like part of the top of its head is now visible. Okay, Venom, your turn.
I don't think I can reach it.
It's all the time pulling the cart.
15, 20. Oh, I can't.
Just don't look at the bicycles.
Just don't look at the weird lizard thing.
Well, did Venom hear that he's now a basilisk?
No.
That's okay. I don't
You
need
run
to look
out
at it.
and you see it out of the corner of your eye. You know exactly what that is. You're like, nope.
Within
We've read
20
enough
feet.
horror stories to know not to do that.
Okay, so this is gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. It is all now well lit.
Oh yeah. Advantage on everything.
Bring it.
Is your sword magical?
Yes, I have a +1 rapier.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I made sure to get that
He has a
because I knew
magic
I was
sword.
dealing with elementals.
How did you know you were dealing with elementals?
Because I caught a Zorn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, you roll that damage. I gotta take a bathroom break really fast.
He's gone. Let's talk about it.
That one definitely doesn't hit.
So you know the DM, he makes wonderful cookies.
Oh yeah, he does.
That one definitely does hit at a 24. Seems how its armor class is 17.
Take a couple more.
No,
We've-
I already had 4.
We've had our fill over here.
Okay, fine.
I keep taking them.
Let's leave a couple for Alan.
Take more.
Are we doing Washington couple where it's a couple 3?
I'll just take 2.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's not I would understand.
And then I might as well roll for the gargoyle's attacks, but he will have advantage, but his will be at half damage. Oh, that is a definite hit. And that is questionable.
In Washington State, they say a couple 3. So if you say a couple,
AC of
they give
17.
you 3.
Haha! Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
I am awesome.
I expect
That
no
one
less
failed.
you.
So we each hit once,
Did you add your blessed die for Venom's attacks?
and
No need to, but
No.
did you?
well, I only hit with one, and the other one was...
I thought it was a
Really low.
Oh,
15.
it was a 15. I
So
could
add
still
your-
hit.
Add your plus die.
It's a 1.
It's a
4.
4. It does
So it
hit.
hits. How about for the gargoyle?
No, he doesn't.
Gargoyle
He
isn't
doesn't.
blessed.
He isn't blessed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
You don't know him. You don't trust those you don't know.
true.
For all you know, this gargoyle could just be pulling a very convincing charade. It is not actually under his control.
that
Oh,
was some
wow.
good damage. Okay, so the rapier deals. Oh my gosh, I'm going to murder this thing.
Is the gargoyle's attack kind of magical?
No. So
Those are halved.
it'll be halved. I'm not worried. The gargoyle wasn't 4 damage.
This is advantage.
He's there to
Um,
grab the arm to keep it moving.
he's there as a good meat shield because everything has
Resist-
he's resistant to everything else as well. Okay, so that is 28 damage.
From you?
Yes, just from me.
Dang.
I was 2 below
Did you
max.
sacrifice something?
No, that was just 2 below max.
28 damage.
I have the fighting style combined with a +1 rapier. It's on a +7.
Got it. So you said 28?
Yes. And this does 1d6 + 2. It does 2 damage. That's halved.
As long as it's not toilet paper math, we'll be fine.
So it's a total of 30 from my
Yeah.
turn.
That would have been easier math. Okay. That is Venom's turn. He's holding the arm up, and you guys just like "Ah!" with your lightsaber sword, and your gargoyle's like kicking it. It's like I am kicking my kin.
That's why it's not doing much damage.
It's like I'm hitting me. Okay, Basilisk's turn. It likes eating rocks. Oh wow, I jumped right to it. Oh, it does have 8 legs. Ha! I was right. See?
Oh!
That's a terrifying creature.
Oh yeah.
I thought I had 6.
I thought it only had 6 too. But no, it's got 8. Okay. He is going to make his 2. Oh no, 1. Just 1. Just 1 bite attack. Really? Yeah, he misses. He goes into like nothing. Okay, that's his turn.
He's focused on not staring
Basilisks
at any
are
of us.
pretty crappy unless they
Petrified.
petrify.
Joey's just like staring at it. Oh wait. Doesn't do anything. Pieces of it are like, huh, this isn't working either. Okay. Adam.
I will now activate my Hexblade's Curse as a bonus action. And we'll roll damage for
None of it carries over.
as a full blasted magic missile. That's 95 force damage. and necrotic damage.
What? Impressive.
And let's see. I'm not going to use you. You crit failed. Twice.
No.
It was close.
Oh, it's almost another
You said 95?
95. But that wand doesn't crumble to ash.
Okay.
As fun as it is to roll all the dice physically, it just takes so long to count.
You really, really, really need to stop using all of the charges.
So,
You're stressing me out.
You already destroyed one wand.
That was my family
as you
wand,
are
too.
pulling on it, all of these missiles just and then erupts. I need. Oh no.
No, it's not a saving throw.
There is no saving throw. Prepare to take a lot of damage.
Even me?
Ow.
No.
No, not you.
I really should have cast Blink before this fight.
It wouldn't have mattered. This is connected to the space plane. Okay, so it is going to be
Force damage.
I think we're going to be fine.
I know, I will be fine.
It's a challenge rating 6, I think, if I remember.
5.
5.
Yeah, it won't be.
Okay,
We'll all
So-
live.
you guys all take 26 damage.
Oh, that's a lot
Except
better.
you.
Except you. It's force damage, so you only take 13.
But you're matched with everyone else
But-
almost.
From you yanking, I will
Pop.
roll a percentile dice to see if you actually yanked him out of the ground. Yeah. So, from your yanking, that was enough to just like pop him out of the ground. So, there is now a human on the ground after you guys were nearly blown back off your feet from this elemental exploding.
Concentration is half of the total damage if it's above 10, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're looking at 13.
That
wait.
is...
His basilisk also takes.
And
No,
he
he
is
doesn't.
no longer hexed.
His basilisk doesn't take any damage because he didn't actually do any damage.
Nope.
Okay, so you lose concentration on that. You also lose your blade, your Hexblade's curse because it is no longer a creature you Hexblade cursed.
Does it count as killing the elemental?
It killed the elemental, but
Yes.
the elemental literally, its soul blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't exist anymore.
So do I gain back my health?
Yes.
from
You
killing
will
the
gain your
creature?
health. Yes.
Okay.
You gain your health, but the humanoid that is now laying on the ground is no longer Hexblade cursed.
Well, we got rid of one troublesome form.
Yes. Okay. That is your turn. Oh wait. How much damage did you do?
95.
Not that.
Dang it, that is an oversight. Keep him alive!
Let's see. So 95. Put that at. Because I forgot to roll over damage. So that will roll over 22 damage.
Do I still have hold of him?
Yes.
No.
Why not?
We just got
He
nuked.
went from a large creature to a
Then why is he out of the ground?
because he was pulling on it, and as soon as he lost it, like his form, like shrunk to where the head was, which was above the ground,
Yeah.
because he had been pulling him out.
So is he stuck on the ground?
Nope.
He is
If I
prone.
roll bad enough, he is prone. If I roll bad enough on percentile dice, yes, he would have been stuck in the ground. I did not. But he is now out of the ground. It is now Fernand's turn.
Do you have hold person?
What?
Do you have hold person?
I do not.
I do not.
That's what I was looking for.
I could learn it. If I can find it, we
It'd
can
be
learn.
easier for Fernand to learn.
Right.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna run out to see what the explosion was. See
Also,
some-
this is no longer large.
Um,
Grab one of those little blues.
Look at the little blue man.
What part of the blue man group?
Bleep.
now?
Oh, no, he's
And
supposed to go.
I shall cast Guiding Bolt. Because why not?
Oh, starts with Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Roll your attack.
That is a crit fail.
Okay. That's nice.
I forgot to actually do their armor class.
Well, what armor are they wearing?
It would just be like a studded leather.
12 plus their dexterity.
Okay. So it's not too far.
I used to love building warlocks with
So,
studded leather.
does it hit with a fail or a 9?
Not even close.
That is the armor class, or one above the armor class of a zombie.
Yes. Oh. Okay, so you blast it off. Well, this is what happened. So you come running out, and you didn't know what you're looking for, and so you just see a bunch of humans, one guy on the ground, and a basilisk. And you're like, and then you realize that they're all looking at the human, so you just kind of like, nope. I don't know actually what's going on. Just like fired off.
In a
in the
last
air.
second attempt to hit and then not hit the basilisk.
Yeah.
You
Sounds about
expertly miss everyone.
I aim for the cloud in the sky.
The clouds, just glowing.
Hey, we have advantage.
dim light.
Speak.
I'm listening.
Someone bless the
It
rain
is
is
your
here.
turn.
I
It's
bless
your
the
turn.
rains down in Africa.
Can I grapple him and
Oh,
then
yeah.
just shoot straight up in the air?
You gotta grapple him first. So roll your grapple check with
Do I?
advantage.
With advantage.
Yep.
An 18 plus 7.
25.
25.
That is a 17. You easily grab him, just straight up into the air.
How high?
Just as high
You
as I
can
can.
only go 40.
I mean, unless I could use dash action, but
No, you used your action to grab him.
I still have an attack action.
Yeah, you still have an attack.
That is not.
That's
Nah, that's not gonna work.
We'll just say that they're both up in the air.
We need him alive. My plan is failed again.
Makes more sense with peace.
So, are you gonna attack him?
Yes.
Okay.
Just don't let him put on any more masks.
Well, I'm assuming I've got him grappled around the arms.
Well,
then I'm just gonna
that would require you to pin
Yeah,
him.
you have to pin him.
pin.
You are literally just holding onto his arm as you like raise him up.
He would still have
So,
to.
Okay.
He has. He can still attack. He can still put on a mask. Like you can't do anything about that.
Chop
Okay.
off a hand.
It wouldn't stop him.
Can I try using the warhammer to just like kill him on the head and stun him?
You do not have stunning ability, but you can hit him.
Okay.
You are not a monk. You are a barbarian.
Well, I know, but
You could try knocking him unconscious.
Yeah.
By dropping him below 0 hit points.
Yes.
And as long as it's a melee attack, it should be non-lethal.
we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna.
Not even a hit. You go to swing at him, and he's just like kind of like flailing himself around, trying to dodge. That is your turn. It is now his turn.
He's no longer hexed.
Nope. Let's see.
But he is 40 feet up in the air.
How many turns is 1 minute?
10.
10 turns?
It's been less than that.
This is round 5.
Oh,
I believe.
okay. I was like, what am I
It's
looking
either 4 or 5.
at? So you watch him reach into a bag with his free hand,
It should be around.
put on a mask, and
Yeah, you're at round 4. Yeah,
turns
it's round
into a
4.
gargoyle, nearly identical to his
And they
gargoyle.
fly.
From what you can see, he's an elemental
Expert.
expert. So yes, he starts flying to your level.
Oh, for the love of.
Still grappled.
Still grappled, but instead of dangling from your arms, he is now eye to eye with you. And let me grab a gargoyle.
You'll be very disappointed.
Oh yeah, they're not great.
No. I don't think he can hit peace.
Oh yeah, because I just have to hold around.
That's not quite how grapples work. But
I know, but
I got a big
the
head
picture is
and little arms. I don't think this is very
I don't think this plan was well thought through.
nasty.
I was like, where the heck is a gargoyle?
But I also have no fear of him escaping the grapple now.
Okay.
You've
So,
seen way too many Disney
He is
movies.
going to,
Our family used to be able to quote like almost any Disney movie we've seen.
no, he
front to
probably
back.
won't be able to break out of the grapple. So,
Well,
he's
yeah,
just
that's
going to make
fine.
his bite and
Especially the
Claw
ones that
attack.
Dad watches.
his claw is a 16. The other one is absolute trash.
Failed both.
So, just like starts ripping at your hand and trying to bite it, but you just shrug it off.
Quasimodo and those gargoyles is all I can imagine right now.
A very, very hairy dog.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's now a gargoyle. It is now Venom's turn. You can't see them because your light only goes 30 feet.
20
right?
feet.
20?
No, 20 feet
Dim light.
dim. No,
Another
it's
20
bright. 20 feet dim. So I can see them.
You can see their feet. Just
Yeah.
like dangling in the bottom of the light.
Very faintly.
Bow?
I don't want to waste my good arrows on him.
And hit piece.
He's not worth the trouble. So I will send my gargoyle after that gargoyle.
Gargoyle battle! Yeah!
And he can fly up there just fine, because he has a 60-foot fly speed.
Dang.
And we'll just be battling it out.
They're all stuck together. They're one big happy family.
Pack
Alright.
tactics.
He's going to... Wait, can I have advantage if I get on
Go
the
for
opposite
it.
side of it?
Oh, yeah. Easy enough for him to do.
That was the most pitiful advantage. That is a miss.
Yeah. I'm like, you got the stats in front of you.
That one's a hit.
Okay.
Not that it matters much, because they are resistant to each
All
other.
of my trees
So
are
he
theirs.
deals 2 damage.
Tell us, Van, what do the trees say about our future?
Wow, I've never seen a tree do that before.
What kind of bone dice crap is this?
We're telling our future, so one definitely goes upside down. The other are just lying.
It's the gargoyle.
Everything flips
Well-
upside down. Okay. Now
Our
your
party
turn.
will be safe, the gargoyle shall die.
You watch the basilisk just like look up. Just sit there, gonna wait for anybody to bring him down. So yeah,
Face! I can't say anything.
Adam, your turn.
I will
Oh yeah, that's
cast
right. That's why I
a
had to.
second level magic missile from my wand.
Okay.
I thought you only had
from
one.
your other one.
I
No,
have
he's
two.
got 2
He's
because
got
we
2.
found that one last round.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we found one.
Stupid roll of the dice.
No,
I was like,
I'm gonna need you.
really?
We don't have these 6s
What
to
are the
add
odds?
anymore. Oh!
Wow.
That's one short of max.
Oh.
That's
15.
19 damage.
That is pretty good. I'll just add a 1 on there. From the 2. These guys are annoying.
Gargoyles?
No.
Oh.
Mask makers.
Yes. Yes. That's. I was hoping
They're druids with rogue
we
flavor.
wouldn't, let him put on another mask.
Well. That's what happens when you fly up in the air instead of pin them to the ground. Okay. That is
That's all I
Evan's
can
turn.
do.
Fernan, your turn.
Guiding bolt. This
Nice.
time I can kind of sense which one I need to hit.
Yes.
The one that's being held on to that everyone's screaming at.
You might want to close your eyes for this one.
Natural.
Close your eyes for good luck.
Hits the wrong gargoyle.
I so would.
18.
18? Yeah, that definitely hits. Well above its AC.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy.
I mean, it's decent.
And being resistant to weapon damage helps.
Oh, yeah.
This is the ultimate melee damage
And immune
sponge.
to exhaustion, petrified, and poison.
And poison
14 damage.
14 damage. Nice.
Just picture an army of gargoyles going up against a green dragon.
And now Peace has advantage on your next attack.
They
Plus,
actually might
You can still
take
roll
it.
your d4 for
Or
extra.
just send one earth elemental in there.
Oh, it's just one. Okay. That is Fernand's turn. Peace, your turn. You've got it by the hand, and it is
Flying.
flying next to you.
Fortunately, you can no longer
Careful when
drop
you
it.
kill it. We don't want another explosion.
You can bring it down though to 20 feet. Or
Yeah, I
closer.
could bring it down so you could see it.
Dragging it down.
You would have to drag it down, so your movement would be half.
So you could reach 20.
So I could use my full movement and still get it down to 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be down 20 feet.
Or I could just like, well, I guess you can't really deactivate flying grids.
You would just dangle. It would just hold you there.
Can it hold 800 pounds? Or whatever my weight is.
You're probably not-
350 pounds?
Probably. It would
Could
just be like, it wouldn't be able to move anywhere with
you
you.
could try
but it
and
would
pin
hold
its wings.
Then you'd all fall down.
you. Yeah.
That would work.
Just,
Peace, our friend has fallen down.
You are not resistant to fall damage.
We are resistant to everything but gravity damage.
Stupid gravity.
I would say take your swing at it first and then move.
yeah, I'm gonna swing at it first.
Don't forget your
You have
d4.
advantage. And a d4.
So add 3,
Ooh.
10 plus.
Oh yeah.
17?
This isn't the elemental.
17?
Yes, you did it.
We're not too concerned
You
about
wouldn't
hitting it
have
anymore.
without
You're right.
the bless. You would have been just shy.
Yay!
Yay, bless.
Fernand's helping.
13?
13.
But it's half.
After. Yes.
6.
Whatever that is.
So 6 damage.
Now you can pin him if you so desire.
Yeah.
And then I pin him.
Get athletics check with advantage. Oh,
I swear.
what'd you get?
Don't worry about it.
Look,
He
it's
got a
turned
4
around.
plus his 7, so
11.
11.
6.
Oh!
Gosh.
So you.
I need to get.
I just
pissed
like.
off again.
Oh.
Yeah. So you just like pull him in after hitting him and just wrap your arms around him. Are you still flying, or do you deactivate?
Well, even if I deactivate, I just hover down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
With the
that's.
flying. So
With
You're
flying, you
just
can
gonna stay
actually pull him down if you wanted.
pull him down, but he wouldn't have fall damage.
Yeah, he wouldn't have fall damage.
But
no,
you could
but
move
he
him
would
down.
now be pinned,
But I can move him down.
Yes.
and we can all take
He is now
shots at him.
restrained.
I'm just gonna.
So.
Well, I can use full movement speed at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
So I'm just gonna right down in front of
Venom.
Venom. I'm just gonna right in front of him. Kill him. Kill.
Okay.
We're all going to die.
That is Peace's turn.
Is he still glowing?
No.
Oh.
After he gets hit, his glowing
Okay.
dissipates.
I was gonna say 2 glowing things.
So he is going to bring him down to the ground. He makes his 2. Yes, his 2 attacks with disadvantage.
I mean, he could try and escape.
They could try.
Okay,
Hey,
that
you wanna play that game?
is
Much better.
14 to hit.
No.
Wow, another 14 to hit.
Consistency.
Oh yeah, I rolled 2 10s on my
He
disadvantage.
could hit Zokar.
Yeah, he could. So he just keeps gnawing on your fur.
But if he was fighting Zokar, he would be long dead.
Oh yeah. Undead.
There would also be no plant life in the area for about 100 feet.
For 100 years.
That's what happens when
Okay,
you deal
that
with
is
the
his
pyromancer.
turn. And now it is Venom. Your turn.
Hi.
Hi!
I will stab him. In the face.
Plus your d4. If you need
I don't. I have a +9 to hit.
I will do it.
Okay. Hits.
Oh,
You might want
gosh.
to add the d4 to that one.
Actually, no, that one hits anyways.
Oh,
gosh.
That's still a 16.
You're like, wait a second. Nope.
It won't hit the elemental, but it will hit him.
whoa.
So pretty good damage. Only 2 less than last time. Okay, so 21 plus...
D26.
Yep, 26 damage.
Okay. Roll over damage. This is why I hate druids and polymorph. It's also
It's
why I hate
great
math.
for soaking up damage.
So 26 damage.
Yeah.
Up on a
Does this one explode?
67. Oh, yeah.
They all explode.
What's
The difference is this one only uses 2d8 instead of
6.
What's the range of these explosions?
it's a d6.
It is literally if you're on the same plane of existence.
Yeah, if you've attacked it, it gets to hit you.
That's why it didn't hit me the last time.
Yeah.
And it,
That's
and
why
it
you're
didn't-
safe.
That's why it didn't hit the basilisk either.
Okay, so it was 26 damage?
Yes.
Okay, so 67 minus the 52, the 15 rollover, so 7.
So even if Adam was on the ethereal plane, it would hit.
Yes.
You are still technically like on the material plane, you're just like
Next to it.
next to it.
It's a bit of a gray area. We'll call it a yes. You are hit by the hurt.
Yes. So, John 2, you guys all take 2d6. So, that will be 9 force damage. So, 4 to you, please. Everybody else takes 9, including... Nope. 4 Basilisk did not do anything. Did your gargoyle actually do it? Yeah, it did 2
Yeah.
damage, so he gets the 9 damage as well. Okay.
Okay, it's still my turn.
Yes. It is your turn.
The gargoyle.
Am I still grappling? I still have.
Oh, yeah.
The gargoyle
He
type.
shifts a little bit, but it's not drastic like the elemental to a human.
The gargoyle will drop down and finally be useful in attacking.
I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, though, since you are right in front of the basilisk.
You get
But I'm facing him.
Huh?
The basilisk is off to the side.
Yes, but the basilisk is looking at
At you.
you.
Add your d4.
So
to this
even
one.
like out of the corner of your eye, like you could accidentally just see him. So just a con save.
Oh, you're the best for this one. You have
So if
good
I turn him
constitution.
to stone,
He will be stuck in your arms. Yes.
It won't be immediate.
No. You
is
have 2
there
rounds.
any way to recover?
Yeah, we would have to go find a cleric.
I have a cleric.
With
That's-
greater restoration?
Yeah, very high level.
Oh.
With a 5th level spell.
I don't know.
Can't we
Not
just
me.
can't we just rub stone be gone on the statue and hope it works?
Oh snap!
Was that a natural one?
Yes.
You don't get to roll that.
Okay. So as you land, you're just like, yeah, and you like look around at the party and then just glance over the basilisk and you feel your body start to seize up.
Right.
It's okay. You have one more round to save from this. And you're like, uh-oh. And he sees it and is like, looks down. He was like trying to just like wait for the human to like look at him and then you like glanced over and is like, oh. Okay.
Then I'm just like, you're dead next.
You're gonna die.
You're next.
Okay. What are you going to do?
The gargoyle is attacking.
Okay.
That was an 8, but whatever.
That wasn't enough to save.
Okay.
It's not a high DC, but it's not 8.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, I have proficiency. So would that make?
No.
Because Constitution is 4, but proficiency wouldn't that make it an 8?
Yeah.
So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No, you don't add this. That's.
I don't.
Oh wait.
You would.
Oh yeah,
You
you
would.
do. It's saving throws. I keep forgetting. Yes.
So it's a 12.
Yeah.
It's
But it's still
Still.
a natural 1, so it's -3 in my book. And 12 is what you needed.
So I just had to roll a 2.
You literally needed to roll a 2.
Okay. So then the second attack is a 13.
13 to hit? No.
Okay. So what is his?
So as long as you don't roll a 1, you'll be fine.
4 damage.
Oh, and you'd have to roll a 3 on that too.
Right. I just rolled a 3 on that, but
Yeah, it won't work. What?
4.
4 damage? Gargoyles are so wimpy.
They suck so much.
They have their use.
They are used for tanking against hordes of non-magical wielding
Yes.
weapon wielders
Yes. And poison.
and poison.
Yes. They're good at taking poison darts.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
That is your turn. It
there's
is
a
now
pincushion.
the Basilisk's turn.
Oliver, redeem
And he
yourself.
will-
You have done enough.
He will get in its face and try and turn into stone. But wait.
But wait, there's more.
Does he have to push Venom aside?
Hmm?
Which means Venom
Yeah,
might
he kind
have
of
to...
bumps Venom out of the way a little bit.
Would Venom make eye contact at that point?
No.
Okay.
No,
We're
this,
smart.
this is a monstrosity.
Yes.
This is Venom's specialty.
Yeah.
Venom knows what beasties do not look at.
But he's just gonna like put his face right in his face. But it doesn't take effect until his turn. So he's just gonna bite him real quick. Oh, he's restrained. Nice, he hits.
Oh, goody.
For how much damage?
It's like
Wow, that's
3d6,
actually-
right?
Holy crap!
Is it 3d6?
It's 4d6. Because
That's
there's
a-
poison too.
That's a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Is he dead? He's gonna be dead. And we ain't gonna be able to get his body out. Just kidding. Peace. There's no way Peace can fail a save twice
No.
in a row.
Don't jinx
There's
it.
no way we're ending these sessions. Just kidding.
It's like, and the Dragon Wars has now become our
Primary
primary
campaign.
campaign.
Because the Soul Sworns have died.
Well, that would be an interesting way to.
Okay. So he just like looks at him and he's like averting his eyes and he like bites him in the side and he's like ah, kind of like opens his eyes a little bit. Okay, that brings it to Adam.
I'm gonna bonk him twice with the flat end of my sword to try to knock him out.
Okay. Non-lethal damage. Go for it. You have advantage on all attacks.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that definitely hits. That definitely hits. 28 was the lowest we got.
Yeah. Boing boing.
That is 18 damage.
18 damage.
Non-lethal!
It still kills him.
We accidentally hit him so hard.
No, he would have to do so much non-lethal that it brought him to negative.
Or just cast a
A
spell.
lot.
Well,
Okay.
you can't do non-lethal spells.
Yeah.
So, you hit him twice, and he just like goes limp in Peace's arms. They're slowly like turning to stone.
Right.
So, that brings it to Fernand. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Can
Oh, he's knocked out.
Yes.
Can he give me advantage?
So he's stable. We don't have to worry about healing him.
I don't.
Fernand,
So-
can you do anything about this whole situation? Gesturing to the slowly petrifying.
I can't see past this giant thing.
Oliver, shift
He, like,
out
looks in
if
its
you
eyes.
can.
Excuse me. Oh.
Ah, crap. Oliver, once you knocked him out, Oliver just like looks at.
I'm gonna start grabbing my rope.
Oh, I have rope too.
I do too.
So, are you gonna do
Just for-
anything?
I'm gonna go over and start tying him up.
Okay.
You hold this.
And,
I start tying his ankles.
So, peace. Saving throw. Let's see this. You can roll that if you want.
That's a 15, though.
No. Roll your that dice
It
just to
doesn't
rub it
matter.
in.
Just to rub it in.
Another 3.
18 plus 8.
8.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, you're like
Just 26.
starting to
Oh,
turn
no,
to
not
stone,
plus-
and then you like
It's not plus 8, it's plus 7.
crack your back and your arms,
Yeah.
and like all the dust kind of like
Plus 8.
comes off.
Oh, it is plus
4.
8. I was looking at the wrong number.
But you easily break out of the stone.
Does that
that's
take
starting
my
to
whole
turn.
turn?
No, that is literally just your second turn.
But it's also the end of combat, I believe.
But it is
Is
the
it?
end of combat.
I just squeezed
If I
it really
cast
hard.
detect magic, would that detect his masks?
No.
They are not magical.
Well, mine are.
His are magical. His is not.
Well, then that was a wasted magic. That was a wasted wand charge, but okay.
I'm gonna use Channel Divinity for you.
Oh, thank you.
40 health point.
Okay, let's stop.
Here's some rope time.
That music.
Don't. If you need to cut it up, I don't care.
I already got his ankles.
I'll take his wrists.
All 50 feet of it.
No, I'm slowly winding up.
Winding up. Okay.
We're doing some of that, what's that? Chinese art of tying people.
There's an art of tying people up in China.
Yep. They have a
There's-
whole discipline for it.
That was
Sirachi?
Channel Divinity for you too.
It's
40.
not important.
40?
Not important.
Oh, that's like...
I'm just going to tie his
Full throat.
wrists and elbows together behind his back.
That's painful.
Can I be
Yeah.
in charge of
As I'm
slapping him
done,
awake?
here's some good berries for you.
Sure.
How many?
As much.
I'm gonna
as
take
full.
everything off of him first.
So 9.
So he's got his
No.
his cloak
Be 8.
and a bag with. How many more minutes?
big nine.
Does he have?
I can work with one.
Can I break them?
I got one more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll use
So
it.
they
They are made of
explode?
stone. No,
So I just use the worm hammer and just...
easy enough to do. Let's see. So you got he has 5 masks. You broke 2 elementals.
Oh, do not be releasing those masks.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you do it.
I will stop him.
So you see him pull out 3 more masks, and he like raises the war hammer.
Peace. We do not want to fight all of those right now.
Peace. No
Fine.
smashing.
So
Do
I
not
take,
smash.
I'll put them all in my bag.
You see one, it has the face of like a wolf, and the other one has the face of the guard you guys saw in the bar. Oh wait,
Don't we want to release him then?
Not right now.
Okay, well they're all going in my
Maybe
bag.
somewhere where he can sit down, take it all in, where he can't see us.
Does he have anything else of
oh,
benefit?
it's just there's 2 wolf-like figures, and then 1 guard face.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all
Not
going in
the
my bag
other-
for now then.
Huh?
Just 2 wolves, 1 guard.
Yeah. You guys took out his heavy hitters. Well,
Figures.
his heavy
Hitter and meat shield.
meat shields. You took out his meat
We
shield.
took out
Well,
Plan A and Plan B.
flight. Like they gargoyles cruise.
Oh,
for-
yeah, 60 feet of movement.
Isn't that like
compared
a
to-
griffin speed?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
actually.
think it is a griffin speed.
60 or 80?
All I remember is that griffins are faster than dragons.
Well, I don't think they actually are.
No, dragons have.
They have 120 or something like that.
Well, ancient ones do.
Yeah. That is a thing from a different book.
Yes, you guys tie him up really well. You see Cassie appear in the doorway. Well, bring him inside. We don't know if there's any others.
We're working on it.
Highly doubt it.
But you guys quickly bring him inside. And
I still want to
Yes.
slap him awake.
still tied up. There is 2 chairs at your disposal.
Hey, anyone else want to tie him to a chair? Or do we think he's good as is?
I think he's fine.
Peace just pulls out more rope and ties him to the chair anyway.
Right.
Now, who's good cop? Who's bad cop?
I am bad cop.
Adam is useful cop.
Useful cop.
Good cop, bad cop, useful cop.
I was gonna say tree cop.
And ugly cop.
And ugly cop. I'm ugly.
He's more like a nightmare cop.
Right.
What is in these donuts? Mayonnaise.
Oh.
Okay. That bad, but it was
Really,
gross.
man?
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys.
Do you have any truth magic on
So-
you?
No.
You set him. Do you set him on a chair or on the ground?
He's in
On the ground.
He is
He's
strapped.
not. He does not
He
get
is-
to be comfortable.
Okay.
He is
so
strapped to the chair, upside down.
you strap him upside down to the chair and
Tied. Really tight.
slap.
Not
He's
upside
like-
down. He's
Upside
gonna
down.
die.
He
He
like
won't die.
comes up.
He might. He could die.
Good morning.
Answer our
buddy.
questions, we'll turn you around.
So
The spell says nothing for this.
You slap him awake, and his face is turning really bright red. He's already lost a lot of blood.
Peace.
Flip him
I
out.
look at him,
Flip
take
him
the
over.
whole chair and flip it over and stick it on the other chair.
Oh, that's a very precarious balancing act.
Don't move.
It's actually quite a clever way of keeping him from getting out.
Right.
Right, buddy.
He's basically mummified in robe.
Enjoy your little nap.
What are you gonna do with me? You can see he's like a middle-aged man, graying hair on the sides.
Well, you see, I would like to let you go, but these three are saying that you have to answer questions. So I'm pretty sure if we answer their questions, we might be able to let you go.
Mattering on how quickly and how much we like these answers.
No, that is not to say
Wait,
that
one
the
second.
other three will let you live.
Oh wait, never mind. He does know you. I was like, wait a second. I need to roll fear recognition. Never mind. I already did that. Yes.
He knows who we
He
are.
knows who you are.
And he was an idiot for trying to attack us.
Well, you definitely hold up to your what they say about you. Well, most of it,
You haven't even seen half of it.
I'm sure.
Quite literally, you haven't.
What?
Now,
Clever trick with the earth golem, no?
yeah, you like that?
Ooh.
That was really hard to get.
I can imagine. Try hunting a rock sometime.
We have wyverns. They do way more damage.
Try falling from 120 feet in the air and get back to me on that.
Try holding the electrical fence.
This is not a my horse is bigger than your horse conversation.
My horse is bigger than your horse, though.
I have a Pegasus. He can fly.
I'm trying to intimidate him with the electrical fence.
He's not phased. He really doesn't care.
Guys, I am not good at this bad cop thing. Why
You're
didn't you
the
tell
good
me?
cop.
Oh.
Just be
I'm
quiet.
going to cast Hex on him, choosing charisma.
Ooh.
Clever. Very clever.
Okay.
That may or may not be good. Well, I guess it will.
That would be good.
He has less
I have
chance of
terrible
persuading us,
intimidation.
or deceiving us, or intimidating us. Not that he could.
I mean, he could with me.
Okay, so disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Yep, and this will last for an hour.
Fix that.
Okay. So you watch as the dark, energy starts pulsing around him, just kind of seeping through the ropes a little bit, almost like fire, but
Now you be
way chillier.
now you be good, and I won't have to do
could've cast
anything
that.
else.
On him.
Sir, he's all yours.
Oh no, you're useful,
Useful.
I'm gonna let you talk first.
Okay, buddy. Not so buddy.
We could be.
Not likely. Not unless you're wanting to hunt down the shadow. Does he give any facial expression?
No, not really.
He's like walking away, not unless you're wanting to hunt down the shadow.
Cast light on a nearby pot to use it as a spotlight.
I'll put it inside the pot.
It's hiding in that vase, isn't it? You will never find my firefly.
Glass jar out in the open.
I'll cast Spare Dying on him just to be safe.
No, that's only if we smack him.
You watch as Aurora comes over and it's like, this is not humane, and he touches him and his hand lights up a little bit and the blood stops trickling down his leg.
We appreciate it, you.
I slapped him just for good.
No.
Well, I still cast Spare the Dying.
Hold
him.
on to the bad cop routine until
So,
it's needed.
Aurora
I
and
haven't even
are
started the back uppers.
making him glow just a little bit with
Just a little bit.
Spare the Dying and a little bit of health points.
Yes. You hear him take a shallow breath. He is tied up. Can't take a deep breath, but Thank you. Oh, you're not one of them. That explains a lot.
We'll let you heal him up a lot more if you answer our questions nicely.
You can either roll a persuasion or intimidation. Or deception if you're lying to him.
I'll go with persuasion.
Okay.
I haven't decided yet. That's 25.
25? Okay. You see his hardened look kind of just... He's defeated. You guys whooped him. And he sees 3 more people, like, moving in the background in the shadows, and he's just like, crap, like I'm way outnumbered right now.
Way out of his depth.
If you don't mind me asking, well, actually, I don't care what you mind. Why is it that you tried hunting us alone?
Well,
I feel like getting the whole army involved might have been smarter.
In whose right mind would
I'm not
a good
really
idea.
part of the army. The mask makers really aren't too keen on the whole military thing. Like, you can see his hands trying to move. They're like, gesture. Like, you can see his fingers behind him, just like, rotating.
I'm behind him, so I see it. He's doing this, sir.
Yes.
Make sure he doesn't do anything funny with his hand.
Yes.
Don't watch the mouth, watch the hands.
That's what I'm doing.
That makes sense. But you are keen on the reward money, I'm guessing?
Absolutely. I mean, 4,000 gold. Who wouldn't want that?
Should we turn ourselves in and break out?
I don't like our chances. More likely would be turned into masks and held captive that way.
Probably. You'd have to convince some mask makers, though.
We would be quite the prize.
Oh, absolutely. No, we aren't very keen on the war. Prize money is nice, but you're kind of our kin.
Yes, that is why we are here. I was trying to make contact with the guildmaster to try and gain information from him.
In an attempt to negotiate peace, so to speak.
At least between the guilds.
I'm right here.
The guildmaster might not be so keen on that, but there are some higher-ups that would definitely talk, at least.
Let's see.
But I can help you with that. Well, getting into the capital might be a little difficult. You do stand out like a sore thumb.
Yes,
You know any
we've
ways
been told. Glances over shoulder at everyone.
Do you know how to make us not look so suspicious?
Well, there's plenty of ways.
Like,
We're not using the masks.
There are less ways. I'm sure there are magics out there that could disguise you.
Hat of disguise.
The easiest one, if we could only disguise one person, we'd have to disguise peace.
Yes.
Yes, he is the most...
Noticeable.
Yes, exactly. There aren't very many 7, 8 foot tall people around. It is mainly human.
So at least I could fit in.
Yes, I can at least fit in by size.
Your tail stands out.
And I can hide that under a cloak. It's fine.
We're
The
not
hard part is talking to people.
Your accent is very noticeable.
Yes. It's not my speciality.
It is mine.
Indeed. Well, do you have any other more useful information to share? Do you know any plans for the war?
I am not a politician. I am merely a spy.
So are you spying for the guild against the king?
No.
Okay.
I am spying for the guild to catch those losers over there.
Those losers
what
back
did they
there.
do?
Well, you might have succeeded if we weren't here.
Probably. I squished the one pretty easily. You can hear Hey,
The blink dog.
Poor Oliver in the background.
Oliver. I keep wanting to call him Oscar.
That's what I was thinking.
Might as well change his name at this point. Oscar.
Right?
No.
No, I'd start going into
Injury to
Bronx
insult.
accent. Oliver's over there like, it's not meant for battling. Apparently neither is the basilisk. So cool though.
No,
I told you they weren't good choices.
It's not a good teamwork choice.
Anyway.
You should have done a velociraptor or a Deinonychus.
Anyway.
That's beside the point. Wait a minute. Why is the guild hunting them down?
Because they're rebels against the guild.
Splinter sect.
Yeah, but if the guild's not working with the king, then why do you care what the frick they do?
Because we have to work for the king. So if the king says to do something, we still have to do it.
Have you considered breaking off from the king?
Have you seen the army outside?
If we
I
can,
don't want them at my doorstep.
I have also seen what an earth elemental can do.
Well, there are only so many of those, and you killed it.
Yes.
Apologies.
That's what you get for trying to kill us. Do you blame us?
Right.
Yes, I do. You could have come quietly.
As
So
much as
could
I've been
you-
enjoying this is getting us nowhere.
That's very true.
So, any information you think is worth anything to us, if we think it's worth something, we'll heal you a little bit.
Any
That's torture for me.
peace just.
Okay, that's fine.
You already have the information that you wanted. You already know that the guild isn't wanting to go to war, but is forced to go to war.
Sounds
There are-
like Norius.
There is a division inside of the guild. Some want to go to war, some do not, and then you have those branch off that are actively fighting against the war.
So the guild's stuck between help, leave alone, and stop.
Yes.
And which one are you again?
Fernand?
I am just leave it alone.
Fernand? You can go ahead and help him a bit.
Okay.
Give me a couple berries.
Feed him
Oh,
up.
yes,
Just
that
feeding
works.
him good berries.
Don't talk on this.
So, open up. Trust me, I just conjured them.
Just two.
He'll like look at it.
They're not poisonous.
Fed it to this guy earlier.
Oh, I'll pick it up and eat one.
Okay. He is more trusting. He will slowly eat it. Just like, okay. And he like feels the magic go through him, and he's like,
I told you I want to get you out of here alive.
yes. But if anybody's going to get me out of here alive, it would be that dwarf over there.
Yes.
He may not trust me, but he doesn't believe in killing.
He also will probably keep you captive, make sure you never capture another creature in your life.
It's not true. I didn't stop you, but I...
You need me to accomplish what you want done.
It's true.
See, now that's where you gotta try. I don't want to kill you, and I will let you go and let you do what you please.
Yeah, I won't do that.
He looks over at Cassie and Elizar and Oliver. They wouldn't let me go.
No. So the best bet here,
Just make us
pushing Fernand aside, is simply helping us make contact with the guild
Well,
without turning us in to the authorities.
Peace just pipes up randomly. I feel my ancestral bloodline acting up, and you look delicious.
roll an intimidation. I will allow that.
That was
16.
really good.
That's pretty good. Especially with no charisma.
Yeah, with no charisma.
He has more charisma than me.
Yeah.
I have a 2 in my charisma.
I have
I'm not
0.
proficient.
So.
What do
These
you
guys
get?
have great insight, and I have just been rolling trash. But he looks at you. Didn't think bugbears ate people, but I'm not 100% sure
Yes.
about
I
that.
start licking my lips.
Please, we can't clean up another incident, can we?
No one has ever lived to tell the tale.
I can probably help.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like if we... He like looks over at the other 3 and then over at Auroric. I'm sure if we all traveled together, you'd be less conspicuous.
Good. Not to mention, if you're helping us, and we're trying to stop the war, they will probably let you live. Glares over shoulder.
They all
This
look,
is the
they
new
look at
terms
you.
of the deal.
They like start talking to each other and look up at you. Roll a quick intimidation check.
Oh gosh.
I don't have nothing. This is a straight roll. It's a 12.
I
It's
will
not too
glance
bad.
at them and join in.
Okay.
Because I have advantage in intimidation.
Advantage?
Do you really?
I believe so.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't.
Not
I
advantage.
was like, why would you have advantage?
You got proficiency?
No, that doesn't help.
Yeah,
Okay.
'Cause it was like,
You guys look over and they're like, no, we're gonna decide this one.
I'm gonna try and persuade them nicely then.
We'll
What
work
do
on,
you
we'll work on
say?
it.
You do know, he's very right. If you help us, you're helping your own cause. And you're helping his cause too by keeping him alive.
It's a win-win.
Not to mention
win.
opening a chance for all of the rebels of the Masks of Truth to eventually rejoin the guild under peaceful circumstances.
Under peace.
You're not wrong. That isn't actively fighting. One moment. Then you like leave into the kitchen. You can hear like whispers, and
We'll deal with that later.
they come back and they're like, "We don't like it. We still don't trust you, but we will walk with you."
It's a good thing because I rolled a nat 20 if you needed me to roll.
Right. Now,
Impressive.
anything else helpful you can give us before we cut you down?
Cut you down.
This is a very
I'm retrieving my
broad
rope. It's
topic.
going to take a while. I like my rope.
Is there anything specific you want to know?
Yes. Well, no. Well, yes. When I mentioned the shadow, did that ring any bells?
No, I've never heard of it.
Do you know of any activity of your guild up in the land of monsters?
In Shellac?
Yes.
I am pretty sure none of us have traveled that far.
I blame the shadow. Or it could be a rogue summoner.
Hard feelings? Massive hard feelings.
I can't rule it out. Obviously, we're not immune to rebellion.
You never know.
Alright. Now,
As much as I would like to deny it, but I'm sure you'd wish you could deny it as well. Glances over shoulder.
We are a lot harder to pin down than
That's so short.
summoners would be.
True.
So rebellion is a lot harder to actually pin to any one person. Or any group.
Glances over shoulder.
Everybody just like looks over at him. They're like,
Oh,
we're
come
trying
on.
to do the right thing, okay?
any further questions from anyone?
Yes,
Would you
these ropes are getting uncomfortable.
Would you like more?
Yes, I would appreciate it.
Feed him the other 7.
It's 8. Oh yeah,
I have one.
7.
Keith just mumbles. He's slowly stuffing.
How much HP is each one?
3. So that's 21. Or that's 9. So that's 27 hit points.
27.
Keith just mumbles.
So
He's slowly
I start untying all the rope.
I just cut my ropes off. I can fix them easy.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you
Why don't you
cut
just
it
do it
down, and
My spell takes forever, but My robe is enchanted to fix it. So.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good
So
point.
he grabs his wrist. Like the healing is definitely taking place.
Right. Now, what can I call you?
Where's his name?
You can call me Master.
And that's when we kill him.
And he's dead.
You can call me Dalton.
Right, Dalton. Before we start walking around, here's how this is going to work.
Oh, I have one more question. Who's the sucker in the mask?
Some god.
Yeah. So
he
if we
was just drunk.
Yeah, okay.
We'll figure that out.
So we'll just ditch him in some town.
Yes, you could literally just. I grabbed him from the army outside.
Okay. Well,
Whoa.
maybe we'll just leave him out in the field. It'll make sense.
Right.
I really don't need him. He was just a disguise. To
How
get
long
in.
ago did you catch him?
Probably a week. He was part of one of the first groups that got here. They've been gathering out there for some time.
Surprised no one has been looking for him.
When there's over 1,000 troops, it's
His
easy to
friends
miss
might be,
somebody.
but not anyone organized yet. Right, Dalton, here's the deal. You help us talk to the people who are willing to talk, and we'll let you go. You don't cause us trouble, and we'll hold on to your masks until the job's completed.
Well, those 2 masks won't do me any good, so I can agree to those terms.
Right.
Also, I want your tools.
Grabs his tools, hands them to you in a small, really nice leather pouch.
Last but not
Don't
least.
worry, you will get them back. I know how much it hurts to take them away.
Just like,
Now,
Do you have
that more than the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
now, Dalton, do we have a bargain?
Yes. Now, this is going to be an interesting friendship.
I wouldn't call it it's more like a business.
Agreement.
Yes. You don't have to consider us friends.
I'll be your friend.
Consider it a deal with the devil.
Only for the moment.
Looks over at Cassie. I will consider that. You are right. Kind of looks over at Yorick. This is an interesting bed.
We're not sleeping
Now,
together.
with the deal complete, I will dispel
Friendship
Hex.
is now off the table.
Friendship is off the table.
Right.
Well, war makes for interesting bedfellows, now don't
Yes.
I was starting to trust you. And then you mentioned sleeping in a bed.
it? Well, that's how war goes. Sometimes.
Yorick, do you mind keeping an eye on him?
Gladly.
First. It's about what time?
It's late.
We're going to sleep.
Yes.
Ferdinand, do you want to actually sleep tonight, or do you mind taking a watch?
I only need 4 hours of sleep.
So we can literally just...
4 hours of meditation.
Yes.
Plus, I have the weapon of warding.
Yes. So, you guys all set up your bedrolls inside of this small cottage. And
It is very cramped.
Yorick just sits there in the corner and stares daggers at Dalton and Cassie and you and Eliza and Oliver. Less at Oliver, more at everybody.
He's like, I'm not worried about that idiot.
But you guys all find rest in a cozy shack.
As cozy as it's like when you actually fit the maximum occupancy in a tent.
Right.
When they like say
It
it's
is-
a 4-person tent, but it's really a 1-person with luggage.
Right. It is pretty muggy in there, but you all get rest.
Wait, how long is this?
It's there's also a kitchen somewhere in there.
There's a kitchen off to the side. It was like the main room.
I'll sleep in the kitchen.
That's what I was thinking.
But
Tomorrow I'll cook breakfast.
we will pick up there
Next time.
on the
24.
first. The first of Rabnal. Wow, we actually made it through a month.
Is it really only been a month?
That's-
No, it's been like 2 months.
I was gonna say it's like wasn't our first session like almost a month?
Our first session was like, or several sessions.
Actually,
half
so
an
you
egg.
guys started
Checking my notes because I know I keep track
on
of this.
the 13th of May. So it has been 2 months, like 2.5 months. So we will pick up there next time. Thank you for joining us for this session of Good Cop, Bad Cop, Earth Elementals, and wrong creatures. And join us in 2 weeks, because I will be working for the last Friday night. Holy cow. Next week is my last Friday night.
That's exciting.
I know.
Finally.
So excited. But in 2 weeks.
Need to start getting TJ.
Yep.
See if he wants to join us.
Yep. So we will see you then. Bye.
Adventure